Welcome to this video presentation which has been prepared by the Organ Fundraising Committee. It's designed to promote greater understanding of our church's pipe organ, which was installed in 1951. Now, 65 years later, it's in need of major repairs. In this video, our organist, Naoma Raleigh, will demonstrate several of its many problems.
Our pipe organ is a complex instrument consisting of thousands of various parts. Most people see only the console, where the organist plays the instrument, and the few pipes across the south wall of the chancel. The pipe chamber, where most of the pipes are located, is not visible. It's in a room behind the upper east wall of the chancel and is accessible from room 208. Among the organ's current problems are dead notes, keys that don't sound when played, as well as voicing or winding issues that cause pipes to speak poorly. Here are a few representative examples. On the upper keyboard, I will play an example of dead notes on the trumpet. And if you watch my hands, you can see when a key is depressed, and if you don't get any sound, that's a dead note. This is a famous trumpet tune by Purcell, but you'll notice the opening notes aren't there. An example of another dead note is on the diapason. So watch my hands, and if you do not see a sound coming when I depress a note, that's a dead one. We'll try another stop, the fugato. I will play a little bit of the famous joyful, joyful, but you won't be hearing all the notes because some of them are dead. Try something on the regale. Jesus Christ is risen today. But again, watch my hands for notes that are depressed but that are dead. And this is a tune that you'll probably recognize. We also have dead notes on the middle keyboard. Listen carefully, see if you can hear some dead ones, and also see as my finger depresses notes which are not sounding. There were several there. On the bottom keyboard, we also have dead notes. And here's an example. These are just some of the dead notes on the organ. Now, I would like to do a little demonstration on the chimes. There are also dead notes on the chimes, but the tone quality also varies. Some of them are weaker than others. Also, the chimes originally had 5 levels of volume. Now there's only 1 level of volume that is available. There are also some shakes and wobbles in notes that need to be corrected. Listen to these low notes in the pedal. They're a good example of several of these problems on the organ. I have about 3 or 4 of them, that it's very hard to tell what the pitch is, and they're not clear and distinct. And there are other instances of this on the organ as well. There are also some air leaks on the organ. When I pull out the 2-foot flute on the swell, we get a high chirping sound that is just constant and a little bit irritating. So we hope that that will also be repaired. And now I'd like to talk a little bit about the console itself. This is the control center. As we go around on the console, you can see that various nameplates are missing. For instance, here, there are 2 nails, and this is where the pedal sign should have been, but is now gone. You can see the swell sign is there, and as we go across and look at the others, you can see that they are cracked, and some of them are also missing. In addition, we have taped part of the music rack because it has very rough edges where a person could cut their fingers. Something else that will need repair is the ability to set stops in advance. In other words, if you look at all these white buttons here and all the silver buttons, they enable the organist to set various sounds in advance of playing a piece or a hymn so that there can be fast color changes of tone. But all of these are very unreliable. Let me give you an example. I'm going to set 4 stops here on the pedal, on pedal 1. I'll pull them out, pulling out 4 stops. Okay, I'll cancel and we'll see if it took. Only 3 of the stops came out. So this is quite frustrating for the organist, and it's not only the pedal, but it's some of these pistons that control the entire organ with all different sorts of colors or control various keyboards. And so this is one aspect that is in great need of repair on the organ console. Completion of the refurbishment will enable our pipe organ to regain its full potential and thereby fulfill more capably its most important role to lead congregational singing, accompany choirs and instruments, and also provide preludes, offertories, and postludes that stir the hearts and souls of worshipers.